Hi everyone! Happy Monday. So welcome to your first official day of online learning. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet and to the point. Each day you will log on under announcements and you will have kind of today's lesson all laid out for you to complete whenever you want at your own time. So, the way this is going to work is each day you will log on, you'll come to the announcements page, and you will do a CNN 10 video. So basically what this means is the link underneath this video. You're going to go watch CNN 10 student news for that day. Then you're going to come back to the announcements page after you've watched the CNN video. And you are going to choose one story from the video, and you're going to write a summary of that video. Then you're going to tell me your thoughts and opinions on that video, and then your prediction. So prediction meaning if it stays the same, what happens? If it changes, what happens? Is there any forces in the world that can conspire against somebody to make it, not in the way they want it to? Stuff like that. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I typically require students to do a 3 to 5 sentence CNN 10 essay, so I'm going to hold you to that. 3 to 5 sentences. It's pretty easy. 3 sentences right there, right? Summary, you've got your thoughts and opinions and your prediction. Now, if you can give me a really amazing summary in 1 sentence, kudos to you. There are a lot of students that cannot do that. So that's the reason why I give the 3 to 5 sentence go at it. You can also go longer than that. 3 to 5 is a minimum. If you want to go longer, you can go longer. So what you're going to do is, after you watch that video, come back to the announcements page and then do your CNN essay as a reply to this announcement. And then you can respond to each other's if you so wish, right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to head to the discussion page. So, on the left-hand side of your screen, whichever way is left. It's backwards for me. So you're going to go to the left-hand side of your screen and click on the discussion tab. That thing that most of you guys didn't do at the beginning of the semester? Yeah, you're going to do them now. So in the discussion tab is actually where you're going to find the assignment for today. Now, it's supplemental learning, so we're going to revisit some of the stuff that we had talked about up to this point in the semester. Can't really go into anything new, but I can expand on some of the topics that I didn't get to. So the last thing that we were doing was exploration and colonization. We have done ancient civilizations, and we've also done kind of modern day stuff. So from the 70s up to the 2000s. So over the next 5 days, we're going to kind of revisit each of these things just to get your brain working and staying engaged and focused, because what happens next week is either we come back to school or we move fully online with teaching new content. So this is just kind of getting everybody comfortable with this whole online learning. So you're going to go to the discussion page, you're going to read the articles, you're going to watch the videos, and then you're going to answer questions below, right? Same practice as we did before, except now you really need to do them, all right? I cannot require you to do anything because nothing is actually graded, but I encourage you to do this so that we all stay engaged. So that's it. That's pretty much the bulk of it. And then the very last thing I want you to do is something that's a little bit more personal that you may not be willing to share. So one of the things that makes us all good historians is by keeping good records. Now, I'm not talking about good records as in your TikTok page, your Instagram, your Facebook. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about actually writing stuff down. Writing stuff down, okay? So this is my own personal journal. I write in it at least once a day, and I've had journals ever since high school. Just because for me, it was always comforting to be able to get what's in here out and put on paper. Helps me, what I can say is control the crazy along with running and other things. So what I would like you to do is start documenting what your day is like throughout this whole crazy coronavirus experience, because this is definitely new, uncharted territory for everybody. So you may have questions, we may have thoughts and concerns that we may be a little afraid to ask somebody about. So by you putting it down in this journal means that you're getting it out of here, so you're not really focusing or festering on it. You're putting it somewhere else that you can come back to later. Also, what this is going to help do is it's going to help future generations understand what it was actually like to go through this instead of relying on media, so relying on the crap that you see on Facebook, right? It's going to provide real primary sources. So, all the stuff that we've been looking at throughout the semester, throughout all of your social studies careers, you have been looking at the primary sources. So who knows? Your journal might be used in a world history or an American history class in the future to, dispel the fact that everybody went crazy and started stocking up on toilet paper. Like it's the only necessity that you need during a virus outbreak, right? So help future generations set the story straight. This also allows you to talk more with your friends, talk more with your parents about what they're going through so that you can also add that into the journal as well. If you don't have a journal like mine, that's totally fine. You can use just some random notebook, class notebook, what have you. You can even do it online. And if you have any questions about how to actually do that, then please send me an email. I can help you figure that out and get it straight. And that's it. That's all for your Monday. But that's all I have for you, essentially. So, on the discussion posts and on the announcements, I will actually be posting throughout the day when I see it so that we can keep the conversations going between all of us. I will be meeting with you all together collectively on Tuesday and Thursday. If those times don't work for you, then please let me know. They will be recorded so that you can still come back and see it and have access to it. I don't know how long it's going to be, how long we can get through stuff that we need to talk about, right? And then also something throughout this week is I will be checking in with you individually. So if you didn't answer the Google form, didn't fill it out, then I will be contacting you directly first and then everybody else a little bit later. So if you have any questions, concerns, thoughts, opinions, what have you, send me a message on Canvas, send me an email, send me a remind, and we can talk about it. Throughout this time, communication is going to be key between you all and myself, because if you don't tell me what's going on, then I have no idea what's going on. So communication is key. So as always, I miss you guys. Stay safe, make smart decisions, and stay out of trouble. Bye.